Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub. witr, a powerful Go utility that finally answers the developer's eternal question, why is this running? It lets you instantly trace any process, port, or container back to its source, demystifying your system's behavior and saving you hours of frustrating debugging. Have you ever found a mysterious process running on a server and spent the next hour trying to figure out where it came from? It's a common frustration for developers, highlighting a gap in traditional system tools. But one project aims to fill that gap by answering a single crucial question. That project is witr, developed by pranshuparmar. It's a command line tool designed to trace any process, port, or container all the way back to its origin. And it seems to be resonating. The project has already accumulated over 20,600 stars on GitHub, with more than 200 added just today. Written in Go, the tool has also been forked over 700 times, showing strong community interest in its unique approach to system diagnostics. The problem witr addresses is a fundamental one. Tools like PS, lsof, and Docker PS are excellent at showing times what times is running. They give you a snapshot of the current state, but they don't explain times why times it's running. A developer investigating an issue has to manually connect the dots between outputs from all these different tools, piecing together a story. This process is time-consuming and prone to errors, especially in today's complex, containerized environments. The unique angle for witr is that it automates this detective work. It makes the causal chain obvious, turning a series of clues into a clear narrative with just a single command. witr's design philosophy is to treat every query as a process question. So, whether you ask about a port or a file, it first resolves that target to a specific process ID, or PID. From there, its core algorithm begins a recursive journey, tracing the parent process all the way back to the system's root. It's like following a paper trail, but for software. At each step, it enriches the data with context. It checks if the process is part of a system service, a Docker container, or a user's interactive shell session. This context enrichment is exactly what provides the missing why. The choice of Go is also strategic. It compiles into a single, dependency-free binary for Linux, macOS, and Windows. Crucially, witr interacts directly with low-level operating system APIs, like the Linux proc file system or the Windows Win32 API. This avoids the performance hit of calling external tools, making witr both fast and efficient. For a site reliability engineer, an SRE, who finds an unknown process listening on a public port, witr can instantly reveal its origin. For a developer debugging microservices, it can untangle complex startup dependencies between containers. Security teams can use it to quickly analyze a suspicious process's lineage during incident response. Getting started is also remarkably simple. Since witr is a single binary, installation is as easy as downloading a file. It's also available through dozens of popular package managers like Homebrew, apt, and Wingit, which lowers the barrier to entry for just about any user. Of course, despite its elegant design, witr is not without challenges. Its effectiveness is highly dependent on permissions. Without root or administrator access, its view of the system is incomplete, which could lead to some misleading conclusions. Also, its reliance on parsing low-level OS structures makes it potentially fragile. A minor update to an operating system's internal APIs or command output format could break its data collection logic. This means it requires constant maintenance to stay reliable across all supported platforms. Ultimately, witr's value lies in its ability to transform raw system data into a clear, understandable story. It doesn't just report facts, it provides narrative context. For any engineer who has ever asked, why is this running? Witr offers a definitive answer.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.